Hi, I'm Sean Lutley, an instructional designer with Quest Software, and I'd like to welcome you to the Quest On Demand How to Restore an Object's Attribute with and without the Difference feature. From the main dashboard, you can launch on-demand recovery from the Recovery widget or from the Recovery link in the left-hand Services pane. Within the Recovery service, it's a good idea to check that your backups are scheduled to run, and you need to make sure that you have a recent backup unpacked before performing a restore or using the Differences feature. As you can see under the tasks that I have an unpacked backup, I did this beforehand to save time. Within the Microsoft Azure user section, I'm going to edit a user's object, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete Alex's department information. And then I'm just going to save it. Now back to the recovery dashboard. First, I'm going into the difference feature and show how to perform a restore and show what changes that have been made since the last unpacked backup. Just refresh to get an up-to-date report. And you can see all these objects have changed in Azure since the last recovery backup. We're going to focus on Alex. Here you can select multiple objects or a single object, and then all you need to do is click the restore button. A window will pop up with a few options. The first is to specify a password to perform the restore, only if this feature has been set and it is only available for hybrid configurations. The second is if a hybrid user already exists in Azure, you have the option to delete it before the restore happens. I don't have a hybrid configuration, so I'm just going to click OK. As you can see at the top, the restore task is started, and to see the progress, just click on the details, or you can click on the task list at the top. Here's where you'll see the progress bar for the restore. And as you can see, the restore was successful. So let's go back to Azure. Let's refresh Alex. And let's check if the department is back. And as you can see, marketing is back. You can also perform a restore by clicking on the Unpacked Objects link. And here you can scroll down or search for objects you'd like to restore. I'm just going to run a quick search for Alex. And as you can see, it brings up two objects because I have two orgs that are similar. And then when I click the restore button, you can see I have a bunch more options. Here you can restore the object from the Azure AD recycle bin. If it can't find an object, it will create a new one. If it's a hybrid object and exists in Azure, it can be deleted before the restore. You can restore all attributes, or if you want to restore specific ones, just uncheck the Restore All Attributes box and select specific ones. And if a password is required for the restore, with a hybrid configuration only, you can check that box and put in credentials. And that concludes this video demonstration. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and there'll be many more to come. To learn more about On Demand, visit us online.